Welcome back, everyone, to another much-needed episode of Neon
Neon.
Popsicle.
Popsicle.
For those of you
Let's
who
go.
are here for the first time, this is a show where we like to gather our neon siblings and really open our minds to the possibilities of the world. Really free our spirits from the chains of the modern day capitalist mindstorm. And to understand that as humans, we truly know nothing. With you guys every night, as always, JP.
Hey, there he is.
And co-host.
Let's give him a round of applause.
With us every night. We can't do it without him. Steve P.
Thought I'd send a clap for myself.
I've been thinking maybe we should come up with like stage names. For like
Stage names, okay? Stage
online names.
Stephen P. That's my online name. That's my Instagram.
Okay.
I am Stephen P. Just like Gary V.
Okay.
I am Stephen P.
Gary V. Do you think Gary Vaynerchuk is his real name?
Yes. I do. I doubt he made Vaynerchuk up. What a hard name to make people remember. It's Gary Vaynerchuk.
He looked at his arm and saw a vein, and then he looked at a chipmunk and still thought how much wood could it chuck?
Like Peter Griffin in that episode.
Peter Griffin, yeah.
So stupid.
Oh man, that reminds me. What was like one of our like first DVDs we ever bought? Like the Family Guy season 1, a DVD set.
Okay. Yeah, there was also like
that was one of the episodes.
There was also like a Seth MacFarlane DVD we bought. It was like Seth MacFarlane animations
What the
that
hell?
weren't Family Guy. Yeah, it wasn't Family Guy. They were like different Seth MacFarlane cartoons. They were basically flashbacks. But there was no Family Guy characters. No Family Guy characters, but there was like one that was like a knight. And there was a bunch of different shorts.
Oh.
I can't remember any of them for the life of me, but I for a fact remember it was like, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Shout out Seth MacFarlane. One of the greatest animated series of all time.
Oh, there it is. Seth MacFarlane's Cavalcade of Cartoon Comedy, 2008. Let me stream this for you. We had this, and it was funny.
How funny. That's funny.
Yeah,
That does look like a familiar.
had all these
Taste.
characters in it.
Silly ass guy.
Yeah, pretty funny.
How about we just make 2 fucking ducks, and one of them's like, I don't know, smoking a cigar or something.
Seth, you're a fucking genius. Look at this Illuminati hand sign he's doing.
Whoa.
See
You
it?
know he is.
Look at this.
You know he is, dude.
That's what they
How do you-
say.
How do you have one of the top rated? Why is Meg's shirt a different color in that picture?
White.
Is
I
that
know, huh?
Mandela effect Meg?
Mandela Megdala effect.
The Megdala effect. Yeah, Family Guy was cool. You know, I'd still watch.
Yeah,
it.
Family Guy
It's
is
still
cool.
funny.
I haven't watched it in years, dude.
Me either. But hey, all good things come to an end. All bad things, unfortunately, come to a start.
Man, that's so poetic, dude.
God
That
damn
was
it.
really good, dude. That was really good.
I've been working on my delivery.
That
Trying to
was
improve
really
myself for the audience.
How ironic that's your job. You better be working on your delivery.
Best in the tri-state area.
That's right. Need rescued? Here to help. All right.
You mentioned
So what's up
something
with
about.
the? Oh, okay. Please go ahead, please.
I was probably gonna say what you were gonna say. I don't know. I was gonna mention the craft that you brought up earlier.
Along the
You
line, I
brought
was
it
gonna
up on
talk
the
about something
episode.
along the line. I was gonna mention me and Sunny. We stargazed the past 2 nights.
Oh, nice.
All right. Both nights. I swear we saw what I call them. I call to him moving stars.
Oh wow. A moving star.
Yes. And they're not airplanes because airplanes flew in the same sky that same night. And he was like, "See, that's what an airplane looks like." And I'm like, "I know, dude. That's an airplane." And we were up, we're chilling, and there's just it looks like a star.
What?
It's far up. You know what a star looks like?
Yeah.
It's not big and bright. It's not super bright, small. And it was there, and it just starts moving. And I'm like,
What?
"Bro," I'm like, "Sonny, it's right there." And he goes, "Where?" And I'm like, "Right there, look." And he goes, "Oh, there it is." And it moves, and it just keeps moving, and it passes a star.
Hmm.
It passes, and then a shooting star happens like over here in the sky. I saw a shooting star, and I was like, "Oh, did you see that shooting star?" And he's like, "Oh, I saw the end of it." Da da da. And I'm like, "Oh, darn. Okay, no worries." Last night we stargaze. I swear, another moving star going this way.
Wow.
This instead of up and down, because this one was going like up. The
Yeah.
first one we saw, this one was passing. I'm like, he goes, "Where?" I'm like, "Right there by the
Wow.
corner of the house." Pointing, and he goes, "Oh, there it is." And then it moves, and then I swear another shooting star.
Yeah, shooting star, right?
Yes.
I saw a
And
shooting star the other day.
I was like, "Bro, what are the odds that moving and then a shooting star?"
Right.
It was just like, it was weird, man. And I felt really cool. It was a really cool experience. He had a good time. He knows about moving stars. He doesn't think it's a weird thing or something that isn't like. If you were to talk to him about moving stars, he would be like, "Yeah, I know what a moving star is."
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, "Yeah, I just call them orbs sometimes too."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, cool."
So. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the youth of the world, upcoming into this new age, they're gonna need as much protection as they can get. You know, that's what these things
True.
are doing. They're protecting them. So, maybe stargazing with today's youth. Maybe you can see a guardian
Totally.
angel or something.
Totally. Which reminds me of what you were talking about.
It's probably
Atlas 3i.
sunny.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. They're not attracted to kids in like some weird, evil, demonic, spiritual way. Like, I'm gonna take your kid's soul. But kids are pure and they're light and they're love, and they know that, and they like kids. They show themselves. I feel like I swear I heard that on probably the
Yeah.
Bledsoe podcast or something.
Yeah.
They like them. They're
Now, what if
and I think, yeah.
what if the light? Think of it like this.
Sneak
What if
peek into
it-
what we're talking about later.
What if it is sunny? It is Sunny's light.
Oh, the one that
Okay.
we saw.
Yeah. All the
I like
kids
that.
nowadays have a light.
See, poetic, bro.
Well, Cornelius Captain, he tells me that shit.
Poetic.
He beams into my head. I don't come up with this shit on my own. You can't write this shit.
Poetic.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Now here I am invoking
know?
Talia, and you're getting all the good stuff. You're getting
know?
all the good stuff.
That's crazy to think about, though, because like your consciousness. Sometimes those things are referred to as consciousness. They're a conscious light. They are consciousness. What if it is
Sure.
like Sunny's consciousness, just watching him, and it's always going
Very
to be there
interesting.
now? Interesting.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Poetic.
Poetic.
Damn,
We're all
bro.
here together at
You
the
write
same
poems
time.
or something right now? You've been writing poems or something?
It's all in here.
Dang, dude. Lil Wayne
Like,
style.
like I
bro.
don't write any poems or anything. I don't have anything published. But like,
Yeah?
if a psychic were to come by and read my mind, he'd be like, "What?"
What?
Yeah.
I love this.
He'd be like,
Nani.
he'd be like, "Nani? What has he seen? What does he know?" And I'm just like, I'm dead, man.
I'm gonna lump all these I'm gonna link all of the videos of Atlas going on.
So what is the Atlas craft? But maybe
Mm-hmm.
an amalgamation. What if it is our collective souls as a planet? Kind
Okay.
of like Sunny has his light. What if Atlas craft?
Yeah.
No, this is getting too meta, dude. I can't explain this
Okay.
in a
Okay.
way.
This is mind melt right now.
Yeah, mind melt. Mind melt. What if Atlas craft is all of our consciousnesses out there? What if it's our lights coming to see us, coming to awaken us and let us know, hey, this is the truth of things. It's us.
Well,
Don't think about it too hard, people. It makes sense. It makes sense if you don't think about it.
yeah, I
Put it that
guess
way.
such is life. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get some 3i Atlas. I got some stuff in the docket here. Let's start with that. This is the video I wanted to show anyway. This is the guy who he's pro, and this is from like today, from what I understand. He's pro the fact that it might be alien technology. He's propagating this thing, and he's like,
Ah,
allegedly, he's like a high respected guy in this field. So it's like really weird to hear him say, not
okay.
weird, but it's like, wow, oh no, he's saying this. Like, ugh.
Damn.
He's a Harvard professor. So
Harvard.
I've been watching. I've been keeping my
Prestigious.
eye on this thing for months now. Here and there, just hearing that it's heading towards our solar system, and it's from an outside solar system. It's an intergalactic visitor, is what they call it. And the reason why it's so odd is because it's essentially has a couple anomalies about it. The foremost that I can remember being that it has light coming from the front of it, not like a traditional comet that has light trailing off the back due to the energy that's
Interesting.
propelling it forward.
It's using a warp
Like
drive.
it got light in front of it, and it's traveling extremely fast and directly towards
That's a
not
standard
directly
warp
towards
drive.
Earth, as you'll see, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not directly towards Earth, but it's coming into our solar system, and it's going to be
Fuck.
closest to the sun in October, and then it's going to be passing by Mars. I think legit like to
I heard something talk about the
there's just September
25th.
25th. Yeah, I feel like the 25th was
That's now.
that's today. I feel like let's see, 3i Atlas Sept 25. Interstellar comet 3i Atlas is the subject of a NASA forecast predicting it will be struck by a coronal mass ejection on the 24th or 25th. The
Okay.
comet
How could they predict that?
full of shit. So it's going to reach its closest point to the sun around October 30th.
I just had hot pepper.
So what's going? It's odd because yeah, this thing is essentially the sun is about to let out a big plasma thing based on the activity that they can see. There's this guy Dobsonian Power who looks at the sun a lot on YouTube. I've brought him up before. He'll tell you when there's about to be a coronal mass. But let me
Yeah.
pop up some pictures here. That way, let's get into the stream, guys.
Is it a coronal mass? Or is it the mother
Yes, coronal-
protecting us from another cataclysm?
All right, so this is why it's so weird. Here's a picture,
Okay.
and it's like, obviously these are all superimposed pictures laying over each other.
Wow.
But this one, the fact that it has light coming from the front of it, and it's usually trailing just in the back, and it doesn't have a tail
Yeah.
like a comet would have. Like, what the hell is it?
It only gets that light in front when it's burning through the atmosphere. It's not burning.
It's
through
almost as if
anything,
it's going backwards towards us, but backwards. It started as a small dot
Standard
moving
warp
across the
drive.
sea of stars in a black and white image, and now has evolved into a large, bright object with a glowing tail. Okay, I guess it does have a tail. Courtesy of some of the best telescopes humanity has ever built. It continues to amaze scientists.
though. The best.
Okay, that's because 3I Atlas is merely passing through our solar system and won't be around long. By late October 2025, it will have disappeared behind the sun and will re-emerge in November 2025. After that, it will continue its journey through our solar system, exit it, and be gone forever. Comet 3I Atlas is one of only 3 interstellar visitors, is what they call it. That's the word, interstellar visitors, ever observed by humanity. So understandably, we're throwing out all of our observing prowess at it while it's here.
Wow.
All right, so someone claims it's a primordial piece of the galaxy, likely more than 7 billion years old. Imagine the fucking minerals on that thing.
Piece of the galaxy? The fuck?
You say east of it?
Piece? A piece
yeah,
of the galaxy
yeah,
and everything?
yeah. I guess everything's a piece of the galaxy.
Yeah, I'm a piece of the galaxy.
So these dots, I figured out it's not the craft, but that just shows its trajectory. Picture.
How
Yeah,
crazy. That's just moving faster than everything else.
It's moving
hell?
super fast, bro. Look at this thing. Doosh. It's pretty fast, and it's going really, really fast. And that's really like
What do we think?
one of the things. I mean, this guy says could be alien.
About 10 times bigger at the very least relative to the previous interstellar
If you could turn this video up somehow, because it sounds like on my headphones it's one ear, so I feel like to the listeners it'll probably be a bit quiet,
object,
too.
and
Besides
maybe even
if you can hear it,
times bigger than the first interstellar object. And that means that it's somewhere between 1,000 to 100,000 times more massive than the other 2 interstellar objects that we've seen before.
100,000 times? Wait, did I even hear that right?
Then the 1,000 to 100,000 times more massive.
Okay, that right there is a red flag to me.
Right? What did he just say? 100 to 100,000 times?
1,000 to 100,000 times. That's a
That's
huge
massive.
gap.
It's not
That is
like,
a massive gap.
It's not 1,000 to. Right. It's like a multiplication
That is
of
like
1,000. It's not an addition,
magnitude
homie.
more. Yeah, that's
on.
not just like, 10 to 20, 30. No. 10 to 100 to 100,000. Get out of here, dude. But we'll keep listening.
Than the other 2 interstellar objects that we've seen before. Now, how do we know that?
You don't.
It's basically we see how much material is evaporating
Look at this asshole.
from the
You think
surface of the object.
I'm gonna trust anything this guy says.
Harvard professor.
Fuck that. Harvard will give anyone a degree who goes along with their narrative, who will spit out whatever nonsense you want them to. This guy probably has like high functioning autism, and they gave him that Harvard degree to like make him a puppet because he'll just spout out whatever we tell him is true.
Jason, that's rude, first off. And secondly, he might be a tenured professor. Okay, he might be legit respected at Harvard.
Tenured don't mean nothing
I don't even
around
know
these
this.
parts.
The only time I've ever heard his name is when this comment popped up. So he's living it. He's taking his
He looks like a turtle.
he does look like a turtle. That's a good. There are turtle people.
They're like
He might be, yeah,
animated turtle characters that have looked like him. Definitely, right?
I mean, we have the Ninja Turtles. I mean, we got Franklin, the
Maybe-
turtle. I'm
maybe
not sure. Is it like Franklin?
you
Is maybe?
With glasses.
Okay, I'm with it.
The direction of the sun.
Trust them.
And that tells us how much push the object could get from that evaporation. But we
Fake-ass
don't
accent.
notice, based on all the data that
You think so?
Yeah.
was collected,
He's
That'd be
autistic.
funny. That'd be fun. Stop it. That'd be really funny.
between the 15th of May
Yeah.
and the 23rd of September, there is no indication
today.
that the
Because
object
the 25th
is
of
being
the
pushed away
25th
from the
of
sun.
May or the
Based on all-
23rd of September.
Whoa.
and the 23rd of September, there is and the 23rd of September, there is no
I'm just
indication that
Me
the
too.
object is being pushed away from the sun. And based on all the data,
Okay,
that
let's
is,
listen here. He says.
there is no indication that the object is being pushed away from the sun. And based on all the data that was collected in about 4,000 observations
pause it?
from 220.
They asked him, they said, is this object going to be pushed away from the sun? And he's just like, then he goes, but in the short, the sun is not going to push away. Answer the fucking question, bro. He loves to yap. These types of people.
He's a professor of yapping.
The professor, he's a collegiate. He's a
the yapping collegiate.
yeah, you can tell. It's autism.
I can tell.
27 observatories around the world, we were able, in a new paper, to set a limit on the mass of the object. It has to be very massive so that this evaporation is not pushing it much.
Massive comet is possibly an alien ship. Get to it.
And we get a mass of.
I don't need to know the whole water
33
cycle. I'm not here for an episode of Bill Nye, motherfucker. You're not Bill Nye.
You, bro.
Stop trying
He's
to be
not-
Bill Nye.
He wants it, bro, because look, I'm telling you, once this thing gets out of the solar system, he's done. No one wants to hear from A.V. Loeb anymore.
What's
He
his
said,
name?
it's an alien ship, and then people got attention, and now he's like, I gotta. And now every time he talks, it's probably like this.
billion tons. That's
A.V.
the
Loeb.
minimum mass. The object needs to be more
A.V.
massive
Loeb,
than
yeah.
that, 33 billion tons,
Loeb.
so that it will not be pushed back by the level of evaporation that was measured for it. And that means if you translate that for solid density, you end up with a size that must be larger than 5 kilometers. Now, this is just a lower limit. It could be much larger than
He gave me the
God.
math behind how they know how big it is.
that.
I don't
It
give
could
a
be larger
I'm not
than
going to retain
Manhattan
that. I'm not going to retain that.
Island.
This is tough.
5
me
kilometers
see.
is about half of
It's because I know I'm not going to hold my listeners hostage. That's all.
millennia. And the fact that we saw it over the past decade is really surprising.
I want to know, you mentioned following the data here. What does the data show you in the past? Is there anything that you can compare this to in the past, or is this something just completely brand new that we've absolutely never seen before?
Yeah, it's something we've never seen before because only over the past decade we had
All right, I don't even want to listen to this guy anymore.
That
But
was
you get
the
the point.
answer.
This
Yes,
guy
it's
is
like nothing we've seen
respected-
before. He said,
Yes.
over the past decade, and he's about to give you a whole summary of the past decade in science.
Oh my God, you're right. He's about to go back 10 years to answer this question. I'm out.
Definitely
I'm
a
out.
turtle. Definitely
Shark
a turtle.
Tank. Sorry, but I'm out. Okay?
Yeah.
Because, Jesus. All right, let's check out this one. These people's talk my language here. 2-minute video. Let's go.
Object has just been discovered. 3i Atlas was discovered on July 1st by the NASA-funded Atlas survey.
Now, do we believe it? Funded and found by NASA.
This guy has a gun.
On
held to
there,
him. He's saying it's a gunpoint.
Let's see, hold on.
3i Atlas was discovered on July 1st by the NASA-funded Atlas survey. It was discovered using their telescope at Rio Hurtado in Chile, and it was first detected as a speck of light moving relative to background stars. We collected...
See, that's what it looks like in the sky. It's just a star, and it moves. It's moving relative to the other stars around it. I
That's
swear.
crazy. I'm
Moving
I'm out
stars.
stargazing a lot. Every single night, when I take the dogs out and I hang out outside and I look up. I don't see too much. I've seen I see a shooting star like the other day, but you know, I saw
They're
something.
I feel like you might be
saw-
looking for visually for the wrong thing. Like it really does appear almost as if it's like a firefly. It's just that the ones we saw weren't moving and
Wow,
squiggly.
okay.
These ones were just straight. But they're smoother than like an airplane somehow. And they're farther up. They're too high. It can't be an airplane. It's too high. There's no flashing, and it looks just like a star does in the sky. But they're tiny. They're small. Sometimes they're very small. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't see anything ever, but you know,
I saw like a bird-looking thing. And
a
I saw
bird.
it.
Look. I
Yeah, I was night,
love this.
completely dark. I'm looking up. I never see nothing flying over. There's no lights that are shining over anything, like flying over my house.
Yeah.
But I was out looking up in the sky, and I see like it looks like a bird, but it looked big, and like it looked like it was light, not light, but like it looked like there was light shining on it, like it's being lit up by light, but just there's no light shining in the sky that would light the bird up. I'm not
The
able
moon.
I'm not able to see anything flying in the sky except for that. I see that one thing and it flies, and I follow it with my eyes. I don't know if my eyes aren't strong enough or what, but it disappeared. I couldn't follow it anymore. It just went away. It vanished. I was following it, and then until it just went away. And then I saw it again the other night. Another similar thing. It might be an animal, My
Maybe
human
it's an
brain
owl.
wants to tell me.
Right.
Yeah.
Tells me my human brain goes owl.
But I've heard of winged entities, People sing winged ones. Even the Bledsoes have a video of some winged ones. Maybe, yeah. So
There's a sick orb video that Bledsoe just dropped on his Instagram.
Oh, what?
It was a couple days ago. Let me see. Let me check this out, and then I'll put it on the docket.
Love it.
In the meantime, I'm going to play
come on my
this Atlas
show.
video.
Good amount of data, more than 100 observations. We know its trajectory fairly well. We know
Speak
it
of the
came from
devil,
outside the solar
on my
system.
home screen.
Right now,
Blood
it's
cells.
inside the orbit of Jupiter and is headed for its closest pass to the Sun at the end of October.
This one.
That's going to be barely inside the orbit of
He
Mars.
happens to be
and then it's
talking
gonna
to
keep going on its way out
Charlie
of the solar
Kirk.
system. From images, we also saw that this object is active, which means that around the
How
nucleus
interesting.
there is some coma, which is an indication that this
Charlie
object is
Kirk
in
was in
fact
on
a
it,
comet. Right now, it's hard to say how big
If
this
Charlie
object is
talks to
because
Bledsoe,
being active,
he
the
knows.
brightness that we see
And then he thinks it's
is
dead.
partially
Right.
due to the size of the
But-
object, but also it's
Allegedly.
partially due to the
Allegedly.
activity, and so we cannot really pinpoint the nucleus size
Do the activity, and so we cannot pinpoint the nucleus size directly.
directly. We have to better understand
know it's huge,
how
though.
active this object is, and then we
Well,
can
yeah,
we can
1,000 to
refine the size
100,000
estimate and get a good idea. It's
kilometers.
moving at a velocity of about 100.
No,
1,000 is
1,000
not
to-
that big.
1,000? No, listen. 1,000 to 100,000 times bigger than any other thing that's come through our solar system.
Like 100, like
From
1,000 times bigger is kind
It's
of
huge.
100,000 times
1,000
bigger is like a planet.
Is enormously big, dude. Right. And when you say 1,000, that's so true, bro. Because if you think about it, dude,
Boom, 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 boom. Sorry.
if you think about it, that's all in. It's all relative, dude. 1,000 to 100,000 times bigger than what? I guess I'd have to do the research myself and see how big the last thing was,
Then these nuts.
and then do the math. Because otherwise, it's like, well, I'm sure an ant is 1,000 to 100,000 times bigger than an amoeba.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's bigger, but if these things are fucking massive, then yeah, the math
He said,
really. I need
this thing
math.
is 1,000 to 100,000 times bigger than an ant.
But look at this. Look at the.
He whispers in an ant, and we're like, oh!
It's moving at a velocity of about 135,000 miles per hour.
35,000 miles per
flying
hour, so it's going
towards
really
us.
fast. For that distance from the sun, this is really exceptional. You have to be an interstellar object to be going that fast at that distance from the sun. This object comes nowhere close to the Earth. It's gonna make a pass close-ish.
This is the picture I was going to share later.
Ah, okay.
This is the path of it. 3-Eye Atlas. Just passes right through.
Dang.
But it's going to be by Mars.
Wow. So what is it? Wasn't it supposed to be close to Earth today? Can I see this thing in the night sky?
No, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. And is the shit that the shooting stars that I'm seeing and the quote unquote moving stars I'm seeing like fragments of this thing in front of it?
Right. Interesting, huh? There are probes from it.
Huh.
To Mars at about 30 million kilometers, or roughly 20 million miles.
I can ask
from the red
GPT if
planet,
it's like we'll
but
have.
nowhere close to the
of
Earth.
the ability
Not
to
gonna
see
make
it.
a close approach, major close approach to any of the planets. So no risk.
Because if we can see Mars, then we should be able to see this thing. Sometimes you can see Mars in the
Right?
sky.
Yeah, I totally can. You can see every
They say
planet.
red. Oh, look at the red planet. Is that Jupiter? I don't know. Jupiter's even fucking farther. Okay.
Yeah, you can see all of them.
You can see them in the sky. So you should be able to see this thing. It should be
Yeah.
passing through. You should be able to see it. If they
Right?
could see it with a
Yeah.
telescope.
This object.
I'm gonna
Just
go
a
outside
scientific
tonight. I'm gonna look.
opportunity. The more data we get, the better we can measure the position of this object as it travels through the solar system and it moves out of it. But we also want to collect physical characterization data. For instance, we would like to understand better what the size of this object could be, the composition, the levels of activity. We're just bracing ourselves to get as much information as possible.
Bracing ourselves. Oh shit.
Buckle up,
You
people.
know that is actually gonna hit us.
We're really excited about these objects. So far, we've discovered 3 interstellar objects. The first one was Oumuamua
Now
in
think about this, though.
2017.
Think about this.
The second one, Borisov.
NASA. This guy's from NASA.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what the Bledsoes have said about NASA?
Tell
They're
me.
all
Tell me.
CIA. And most of it's
I believe that.
disinformation. So, you know, maybe he doesn't want someone like us to look up in the sky, see it, and be like, whoa. So they're telling us it is a solar mass flying through at this, but it might actually be like some kind of orb or some kind of sign that they know is going to happen.
Did you just do an Indian accent?
I did his accent. I don't know what is he doing it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he's from, Switzerland or something. It's probably a fake
Yeah.
accent too, CIA asshole. Yeah.
You're blowing my mind tonight, dude. You're blowing my mind right out.
CIA is meant to disinformate things. It's meant to hide
To
information.
disinformate. Nice.
It's meant to hide shit. And the fact that they've said almost everyone, if they haven't said everyone at NASA, is also CIA.
Well, dude, Alex Jones has said it that they're one of the shadow governments that runs our country.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I've heard-
CIA, NASA,
At
they're
the very
like,
top, there's dark shit. There's dark cult, like, ritualistic stuff. Like,
yeah, the same people who say read your textbooks. The answers are all in there. Are the
Yeah.
same people doing research on fucking demons coming from space,
yeah. They don't
astral
teach you that.
projection, dimensional travel, Kundalini.
I heard
like,
there's
what?
something in Epstein's birthday book that talks about DNA and, like, linking it to different parts of the universe.
Whoa.
And I was like,
Hey, man, you know what they say, dude. Millionaires don't study astrology.
right.
Billionaires do.
Billionaires do. Right. Like, hold on. I'm gonna drop something in the docket. I'm gonna drop some science pictures. I went through.
Throw it up in the
birthday
docket.
book pictures, guys. So you
Put it
don't
in the
have to.
docket.
There are a couple interesting things, a couple, pretty eerie photos, to say the least. But then it goes into some pretty, like, weird,
Eerie
scientific.
photos.
Yeah, let
Photo.
me send. Sorry, God, here they are. I'm gonna send all these to the docket so that we can take a look. Maybe not that one. It has an animal.
Photos. What's up, Lobster?
Share with Discord. Docket. There you go. It's going. It's sending. We're gonna take a look into the mind of a billionaire.
It landed in the docket.
Hold up. I'll watch it on your stream. I'll watch your screen. Watching it. Who was I?
Okay. Josh Peck.
Josh fucking Peck.
From Drake and Josh. Season 3, episode 12. Thank you very much.
Dropping it. Spherical.
Spherical. Okay. All right, so we're going to start from the top here. Yes.
Take
this
it
is
from the
our-
top. I might be out of order, but no. That's okay. We'll decipher. We'll decipher it. Isn't that fun, guys? Deciphering these stuff.
Isn't
as a
I
game.
was just going to say that. Isn't deciphering fun
We're
as
like
a
a
game?
little
I was going to
decipher
say that.
crew. Us in the
Yeah,
audience here in the
dude,
chat.
I was going to say that. Decipher crew.
Let's
I was
decipher
gonna say
some
that.
truth. Let's
Yeah.
decipher some truth. Let's go.
Decipher the truth. I like
Let's
that.
go.
Decipher the truth. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm going to have issues, though, because when I share my screen, when Discord's involved, you hear yourself and you echo.
Interesting.
Let me go entire screen here. And then mute you here, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Try this. I'll just try this. Let's
see. Let's give it a shot,
all right,
guys.
how we looking?
Testing. We're good.
Great. Good. All right. So we're gonna zoom in here. I've done. This is a comic, guys. It's a person like behind a bar, and there's a person sitting at a bar, drawn.
This is all like given to him. People that have been to his parties. This book was passed around, and it has entries from these different people who like left notes to Jeffrey, dearest friend Jeffrey. So these are mostly for him.
I've done a lot of soul searching, and I've come to the conclusion that I should be thinking less about money and more about naked women and biomathematical research.
What?
Not many people know that he can create them out of thin air. At least he did in Iowa.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that part. But the fact that he says of naked women and biomathematical research.
It's just a joke.
No, they did biomathematical spiritual research on the island with their DNA.
No, I will not stop the chronometer. Oh, like the chronovisor.
Like
Keep
the
going.
fucking adrenochrome.
Too fast,
The
too much,
chromometer.
please stop.
The chromometer. Adrenochrome.
Chrono, time.
Chronometer.
Chronometer or
Too
chronometer,
fast,
yeah.
Too much. Please stop.
Right, what is that? Is that a gun?
Okay.
Keep going. This is a crossword?
Alright, this is where some deciphering has to be done.
Whoa.
We might not have do it now, but check it out.
I asked my house astrologer
Yeah, if you can
what
read
to
that.
make of you, and she gave me some incomprehensible charts and some very
Comprehensible words.
comprehensible words. All right, and then someone writes, I liked the part that suggested that you didn't know how awake you lived, how distant you are. I have told you before that our friendship, which I greatly enjoy and from which I have learned more than I expected to at this time of my life, had to have some additional goal for you. I've always assured that you would one day want to talk about distance and aloftness.
Right. This guy sucks,
And their
man.
benefits and dissatisfactions with someone who has many of the same burdens. I'm ready when you are. Burdens. He's into
And like,
trafficking women.
are
This
you
is the
able
letter
to zoom
from
in on
Donald
that
Trump.
more?
No, it won't let me zoom in more.
Those symbols are pretty crazy on the last one.
And this is Donald Trump. That's the Donald Trump one. So you're saying there's something crazy here?
Well, I just thought the symbols, like, what are those? Those are
These?
astrology symbols, right? Is that what those are?
Yeah, these are the Taurus and the
Those look like
Scorpio.
alchemical symbols on the left.
The planet symbols is what those are: Saturn, Mercury, Moon, Sun.
Okay.
Um,
Some astrology stuff then.
yes, these are star charts. And then these are all like degrees based on your birthday, typically.
Incomprehensible
yeah,
charts,
Jeff-
basically.
so-
I get
so
it.
this
I
is
get it.
Aspects and angular separation. Somebody who studies this and does the astrology work
Yeah.
would be able to tell you this, depending on what they do. Some people who do those readings
That's crazy.
will be able to
Do
give
you
you a
think there's
chart.
something behind that?
There's like these are all certain percentages of like things in your life. I've seen circular ones done which have degrees on them, and it all has to do with like the degrees of the sun in correlation to your planet and your moon, that it's in the house of this.
Do you
And these
believe
are
that,
all,
like,
like-
an astrologer could do like throw together a chart like that and like totally nail your destiny?
They are very odd. They're
Right.
very cool. I've had a couple done, and they are fun, and it's very interesting. You know, I would be considered a heathen
Wow.
doing things like that. But typically, it's based on like your literally all this information in the top left here, Jeffrey, your birthday, where on Earth you were born, and what time of day you were born.
Okay.
And you have to know what time zone he was in, and where like the destination and degrees up
I
here,
see.
73 west, and then it based on all that where the stars aligned during that exact part in your life shows you almost like your destiny in a sense, or what you're
Yeah.
prone, not necessarily even your destiny, but what you're prone to fall into and what things to look out for. Some people say they get very specific, like they really can read events, but I don't know.
Who knows, man?
But that's interesting because it's in his birthday book, so that has to do with his birthday. It is an astrology chart, for sure.
I just thought that one was
We all-
interesting also because it's Trump.
We all
President
saw
Trump.
the Trump one on the news. Do you want to? I'm
We
happy
don't
to
have
look at
to.
it.
This is the first time I saw it.
Oh, okay. Let's dive in because could be somebody else is here too. So there must be more to life than having everything. Voiceover. So this is like Donald Trump, what, talking?
I guess the Big Don.
Oh yeah, Donald. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do, come to think of it. Enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. And may every day be another wonderful secret. Donald J. Trump.
Damn. Hush, hush, he said.
Hush, hush.
Wonderful secret.
I never wrote a letter. You know what Cash Patel's saying? I'm gonna look. This up.
I never wrote a letter.
I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Cash
Because I
Patel,
swear I
FBI
read this
director
somewhere.
Cash Patel.
Yes, bro. I have to
Oh,
stop streaming.
gosh.
for
They're
time
all
being, so I can-
CIA now. The CIA has infiltrated every
God,
slot
bro.
of government. They're all taking the information away from us and bending it to their will. This is it. This is now. This is the time the dark powers are becoming too powerful. They're
Bro,
going
they're
to
clawing for power.
consume the
because
world.
The system is crumbling, dude, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah. The darkest power will rise to the top. It will consume the rest, and that's when humanity
September 16th, brother.
raptures.
Okay, September 16th this month.
What if the awakening that Chris Bledsoe was talking about is the rapture?
Rapture, the apocalypse, the lifting of the veil. It's not the end.
What
It's
is
not like an end.
what's the well?
It's the apocalypse. The
Is the
definition of
apocalypse the rapture?
No, the rapture is more of a religious take.
What if it's the rapture?
But
What if those the
it's not the rapture because that would be. I'm not. I can't say it's not the rapture. Who am I? That sounds very cocky. But
like a thief in the night?
check this out. The apocalypse means the uncovering or the unveiling, directly relating to the lifting of a veil to reveal hidden truths, rather than a cataclysmic event. It doesn't mean a cataclysmic event. It just means that the
It's
lifting
just
of the
to
veil.
scare you. It's to make
The
us
root
afraid of
word-
the apocalypse.
Exactly, dude. The root word apocalypse comes from the Greek apocalypsis, meaning to uncover or to reveal.
Wow. Apocalypse.
Apocalypsis.
Wow.
Apocalypsis
Whoa.
also signifies a disclosing or revelation, with the Latin calypto, which is in the calypsis, calypto, meaning to cover or to veil. So to apocalypse, your AP calypse, you're taking off the veil.
Yeah.
So
there
it means to, in the biblical text, apocalypse is a genre of literature that provides a revelation about both heavenly and earthly realms, often revealing the true nature of events and providing divine authority to influence understanding and behavior.
Whoa.
I have no idea what that means, but
That's
I read it like
that's
it,
what the
so.
veil like. Okay, what's on the other side? It's the fucking truth of the spiritual realm, heaven and hell. Like it is the knowledge of what's actually going on beyond this human experience. This human experience is like it's probably like infantile in the process of our souls. Like, and we're
Yeah, it's a
so
blip.
afraid. We're like, oh, I don't want to die so soon. I don't want to die so soon. But it's like,
It's a blip. It's such a blip that even 1,000 lifetimes is still but a blink of the eye.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's you can live 1,000
Time doesn't
times here,
exist
and it's
outside
still
of the
doesn't.
human realm.
Right,
So-
dude. It's just existence.
So outside of our realm, you could be living all of your reincarnated lives at one time.
Possibly this is This is just a part of. I mean, technically,
Because time is nothing.
if you subscribe to that, we all come from one, and we're just fragments of this one. So yeah, technically, you're all living. I mean, you are all.
So I'm
My
right.
mind's complicated, but
I'm just kidding.
yeah, you're not wrong. Telling me there's a chance. Okay, so check this out though. Kash Patel, ready?
Yeah.
FBI Director Kash Patel says no credible information that Epstein trafficked victims to others. Now Epstein didn't even do anything.
No credible information.
He didn't even traffic.
Steven, stop.
Listen,
The way it was initially
This
brought
guy.
by Mr. Acosta back in
What are
2006.
He's a CIA
The original
shill,
case
dude.
involved a very limited search
We need
warrant
to
or
look
set of
into this
search
dude.
warrants.
Where did
and
he come
didn't
from?
take
Where are his roots?
as much investigatory material it should have seized.
I swear he was like just like a podcaster or something. American lawyer and former federal prosecutor. He was a judge. Or a lawyer. He was just a lawyer. He was just the courts.
He's never done any work with the CIA or anything.
This is not Kash Patel.
Look up Kash Patel CIA.
Has never been the director of the FBI. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He is. What is that? What is it? What is his title in that video we were just watching? Well, they didn't say FBI director.
Director of the FBI. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck? People just try to lie
I'm
to
telling
us.
you.
I'm telling you, dude.
They're gonna
Who
gaslight
the
us,
fuck
dude.
is
They're
this
gonna gaslight
guy?
us to
No.
hell. They're gonna gaslight us.
Who the
He was
fuck is
confirmed
this
by the Senate
guy?
in February. Yeah, he was sworn in literally this year. Of course, I knew this, guys. Come on, I know what I'm talking about.
He's an
But-
anomaly. He's fucking Google up. That's crazy. I've never seen that. Google
Bro,
didn't-
and I'm
Google didn't
telling you,
know.
man, this whole thing is gonna tie into Palantir. I can't even. I'm just like, Palantir. I just keep thinking Palantir, and I don't even want to jump
Wait,
back
wait,
to that.
wait.
If you want more Palantir juice, go to the last episode.
Wait, hold on. Cash Palantel?
Oh my
Kash
gosh,
Patel?
they love wordplay.
Cash Palantir? Palantel?
Palantir.
Patelantir? Cash
my
Patelantir?
Sworn in as director. Let's see what he was here. He was a rich. I think he was a lawyer. I think we
It
just
said
determined
that, but I did.
He also served
a
as the
moving
acting director of the
leader.
Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. So he was just government stuff, dude. But that's crazy that he got up to the FBI. Just because he knew he would, like, super supported Donald Trump. And Trump was like, he's a great guy. Good
One
guy.
of the best.
He's a good guy. A great guy. That guy, Kash Patel.
One of the best, I'll tell you. Handsome guy,
Great
too.
guy.
Let's take a look at him.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, we need more immigrants like him. I wish they were all like him. They could take notes from a guy like him. I don't hate immigrants. These people think I hate immigrants. I love immigrants. We have great immigrants in this country. There's good people on both sides.
Where's my favorite immigrant? There he is. There's my favorite Mexican.
He does those things.
He does with his hands.
And his lips think. It's always during a clap too. Stops the clap, points. Thank you.
Okay, so apparently Kash Patel has distrust between him and the CIA. He doesn't trust them. So
What the F? He doesn't trust the what? Really?
the CIA.
He doesn't trust the CIA? He has a history of publicly expressing distrust of intelligence agencies. Yet he's the fucking director of the FBI.
We got him. He's one of us, boys. Wow. Patel.
Wow.
Patel is our FBI director. Could you imagine that?
If I told you 5 years ago that a Patel was going to be our FBI director, I would
I'd
not
get
have
my
believed.
ass kicked in the street.
And he's like a deep state guy. He's the guy that says like the deep state. We going to drain the swamp kind of guy. And
Wow.
then here he is covering up for frickin' the whole Charlie Kirk assassination.
They got
Totally making it totally a cover up. Totally a cover up. What's going on? It's
Yeah.
totally a cover up. It did not happen the way they're saying it happened. The kid did not jump off the roof with a rifle, disassembled,
Yeah.
and then drop
you
and
hear
then
that?
reassemble it, wrap it in a towel, and drop it off in the woods. It didn't
Right.
happen.
And you hear about the trap door that was found underneath where he was sitting?
I've heard about it. I haven't seen anything though. Like I just
There's
keep
like-
hearing the rumors.
There's blueprints. There's like an aerial view of the campus when it was being constructed, and it shows the lot where he was giving the speech, and it has a big ol' hole in the middle of it, like a big.
So you don't
square.
think it happened? You don't think it happened?
No, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm saying it's completely possible that he's in Valhalla somewhere. That he talked to the Bledsoes. He knows the awakening's coming, and he wants to spend as
What?
much time as he can with his family. And because he's a Freemason, now he can. The Freemasons
mas-
will help him do that.
Master builder.
Yeah. He knows what's going to happen. He's choosing to enjoy the rest of his time here.
That's a pretty heady allegation, assumption.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fight for that, stance.
Not a hill you die on.
But not impossible, I don't think. I think entirely possible.
Plausible.
Did it happen? No, but entirely possible. They've been known to do this kind of stuff.
They have Operation Northwoods.
And did you see? I don't know how real the video footage is, but did you see somebody has a close up of the ring on Charlie's finger? When he
I've
gets
seen
hit,
it.
and it
I've
switches
seen it.
fingers.
Well, it's because it's this like ring that's like it's able to like unhitch. All it has to do is like latch. It's like a
He had that slap band on his fucking finger.
essentially yeah. He like flips the
No.
ring. Bro,
So
I'm
okay,
telling
so
you,
he got shot.
Look,
Look at my hand. Look at me.
look.
Look at my hand. He went. He
I've
got shot.
seen the videos,
Look at
bro.
me. Watch.
So
He like, what the heck? How?
Stop. I'm not applauding. Okay, I'm not applauding that. But look, it's because it latches. All it has to do is kind of like, if he does like this hard enough, it's gonna switch fingers. He doesn't like. It goes from here to here because his hand goes like this. He just like freezes, and it just like flips fingers. Some people say
I've
they'll hear
never
this.
seen anyone.
I just okay. I just don't want to like.
that day.
I have to do devil's advocate, but I'm gonna jump back on your train here because I just saw a video of Candace Owens, right? That's her name.
Whoa. Yeah.
She's Loki, kind of bad, but real quick,
All right.
she
Come on.
she was saying that there's a camera that was set up right behind Charlie Kirk on the tent. Behind him, there was a camera, and right away, right after the shooting, as they were cleaning up the scene, somebody took the camera down, took the SD card out of it, and handed it to the feds. And he was like,
That
"Why would
just
you do that?
doesn't
We don't
happen.
trust the feds." Especially in journalism, you don't you don't trust the feds. That's the whole thing. It's like, why would a journalist do that? There's something going on. And then so she requested to see this video. She's not going to show it, she just wanted to see it. Guy didn't send it. Long story short, she was able to see the video, but it was weird. I think she's on the same point here. She didn't see blood from that angle.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was no blood. She said it's not what you saw in the video, it's what you didn't see. And I didn't see, basically, she didn't see any blood from that angle. Why? And then there's other videos of them carrying that body out, no blood on their shirts, on their white
people
shirts.
are saying
their
the
white
blood
skin.
was just like a special effect.
It was one of those,
in
what do you call
post.
it? Yeah.
If you didn't see the blood on the camera behind, it would have picked it up if it was a blood pack. It was probably like the first blue beam test, like the first holographic takedown, and they tried to, they just, right in front of all
dude.
this, they fooled us all. Bam, psyop. See you in Valhalla.
Yes.
Thank you.
CIA, dude. It's the CIA. Because that particular school, Utah, that school that he talked at, that he was doing that at, that ended his life there. Quote.
Right.
That place is known for being a recruiting ground for the CIA.
Oh,
They'll straight up they'll look for students there and they'll take them to the CIA. This kid got a scholarship to this school, a government paid scholarship to the school.
Oh my god.
He drops out after one semester and is now the straight up patsy for this whole thing because he just got recruited by the CIA.
The CIA are like the Ambu Black Ops.
Yes, dude.
Like if they tell, and he's
role
like,
to play.
I mean, okay, I'm not trying to glorify anybody. It's probably exactly what the killer wants right here. He could be like
This isn't
Itachi Uchiha.
glorifying.
He like
Luigi Mangione.
yeah, he could be like an Itachi Uchiha, like carrying out the deed that the Ambu tells you to do, like for the good of like the whole movement.
You really are American. He really is pro-America.
He's an American. He's an American. He may be an American hero. I'm not gonna die on that hill.
Jason,
I'm not gonna die on this hill. If it was faked, if it was faked,
yeah.
he's an American hero. But if he actually killed him, that's fucked up. All right, I don't want to condone that.
The whole thing was so planned, dude, because it happens, boom. And then this guy says, I did it. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. And then he even says, he admits, remember that old guy they caught?
Yeah.
He admitted that he
Briefly.
just did that so the shooter can get away. And he wasn't arrested for, like, obstruction or anything. He's not in jail right now.
Shit.
He said, I did this so the real shooter can get away. Not to mention other people in the crowd doing their thing. Not to mention, some people say it was like a hologram.
Right.
It's ridiculous. I don't believe the hologram.
Maybe
I just
not
like to
like
say
a
everything.
physical.
I'm throwing out everything I hear.
Right. Maybe not like a physical hologram they can see in real life, but like everyone on media probably saw something different than everybody who was there saw.
Hmm.
I haven't heard too many testimonies of people seeing blood. And if we have, we're at a CIA recruitment ground.
Yes, dude.
People,
I think
you know,
this kid
Sandy
is a
Hook,
patsy,
you know
bro.
all those fucking. I'm not gonna. Okay, don't come after me for $1 billion.
Yeah, you're gonna get sued. Let's not.
But you
let's
know,
not even,
you know
they got the great Alex Jones.
you know the theory on crisis actors.
Yes.
You don't think the
Yes,
CIA
okay,
got
fair.
them littered for this? Everywhere
Right.
for this?
Right.
They did it for something like that? You don't think they'll do it for a great American psyop?
Dude, that guy, I wish I knew more before I'm talking out of my ass exactly what he had to do. But that guy who said, I'm the shooter, shoot me, the old guy, he was involved in 9/11 somehow in some interviews about 9/11. Yes.
No. And now he's here on
Bro.
9/10.
The next 9/11.
Steven, this is not the next 9/11. It was one guy.
Well, the next day was 9/11.
Oh, okay. No, you're right.
Nobody was talking about the Twin Towers, I'll tell you that.
You're right. Fuck.
Some say there was more than one shooter.
This
Some say
fucking-
the shooter came from behind him. What we saw was actually the exit wound, was not the entry. The
Tyler
entry wound
Durden.
doesn't leave blood. Blood does not come out of entry wounds, and things come out
It was Timothy
of exit
Taylor.
wounds. Timothy Taylor.
He's the old guy that said it was me. He was there. He was at 9/11.
Timothy Taylor. No, it wasn't. That's not his.
It's not his name. No one knows his real name. No one knows
Oh, come
Timothy
on.
Taylor's real name.
It wasn't Timothy Taylor. Who's Timothy Taylor?
Some people call him the Tyler Durden of the CIA. He exists,
Wow.
but he doesn't exist. There's no record of him. He's a complete enigma, but he's a person that people
I like
speak
this. I
about
like
and they
this.
write about him in the books. But he's like the highest echelon of like security and like no one knows about him. They refer to him as Tim Taylor because you can Voldemort Tim Taylor into spelling immortality.
Holy.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle. He's
Yeah.
the modern day Tom Riddle.
And he's like at the top of CIA. Bledsoe's talk about him. I don't know if he's like some fucking like other species or something, some other soul in a human body. He's top echelon.
He's just plugged in, dude.
Top
Just like they're
secret.
plugged in. It's
He
like
has access to everything, but no one knows shit about him. He's nothing. Can't find him.
that's amazing.
How cool, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Pretty
I
dope.
love that.
We should look into him
Okay.
on some episode. I'm gonna look into him, see what like kind of shit he's been involved with. Tim Taylor. There's like documentaries, I think, on that guy. show.
Seeing if there's anything else extra about this 3-1 Atlas that we want to dive into quick before we leave forever. Everything's talking about it though, so like makes me think about, is this like a distraction?
Everything's talking about it falsely. They're all telling you it's something that it's not. They're telling you they're going to tell you it's like some craft or some meteors, probably some like celestial sign that we're supposed to pay attention to.
This guy says he astral projected this, remote
Whoa.
viewed this.
Heard about the 3I Atlas interstellar object. It's an object they discovered in July, I believe, and it's the third one, so that's why it's called 3I, meaning third interstellar object. It was discovered by the Atlas Observatory System, which looks for earthbound threats.
Satanists.
This one, they call it a comet or a rock, and it's coming into our solar system.
The
Actually,
Jet Propulsion
on the
Laboratory
plane
was
of
started
the
by
ecliptic.
the #1 like Satanist fanboy.
Right?
So,
That's the
I
thing,
can
man.
only
It's like, how do you...
assume that he has contacts with all these other ones, and they were all probably started by some Satanists that he helped start them.
They help each other, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It really is a big club.
There's not one Jet Propulsion Laboratory that's Satanist, and then some like really good interstellar laboratory over here. They're all evil CIA.
Right, it's all been
Satanists.
co-opted. It's all been co-opted at this point.
It's all a story they're telling you, and they know
And it's not even
exactly
like
how
it's
to
not
do
even
it.
like the people who work there might not even know, dude. They don't know. They don't. They just like space. They like to do research and stuff. It's the top of these
Right.
organizations
Right.
that are fill in the blank of what we were just saying. Like, it's you don't understand, man. I sound crazy, but I'm getting my information from people who claim they know.
Right. It
That
feels
claim that
right.
all the planet.
It is because it is right. It's scary. It's one big club, man. It's one big club, man.
Damn.
Because everybody's connected. It straight up is like Naruto and the Hokages. Everything's connected by this person, this person,
Yeah.
within like 1 degree of each other.
That's
They're all
fucked.
friends. Like
I
Erica
don't stand a
Kirk.
chance.
Charlie Kirk was told by Donald Trump to go date Erica Kirk, who was before they even met Miss America, Miss Arizona, because she was volunteered by Donald Trump basically to enter the pageants. She was also a minister who was involved with these churches that were accused of trafficking children.
I heard about that too. Yeah.
So it's like, dude, all of these things are tied
Holy
in,
shit.
and they're all connected to Donald Trump
It's
before he
all
was
been
even president.
co-opted.
Yes,
It's done. It's done. It's cooked. We're cooked.
it,
America
it's
is
wild.
cooked.
Are traveling around the sun. And a lot of people think that I just saw somebody thinks it's under nuclear power. It's got lights going in front of it rather than a comet's tail, the lights coming behind it.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
that's what I
that's
saw.
Some people think it's an alien craft. And there's a lot of mystery around it because we haven't had many of these, and it's going much faster than the previous interstellar objects. And it's going to be going right by Mars and right by Jupiter. It actually won't be that close to Earth. It'll sort of be exactly opposite where the Earth is. So I wanted to know what was going on with this object. So I went ahead and remote viewed up
Let's
to
see
the
what he
3I
says.
Atlas object, and it's both. It's a space rock and an interstellar craft.
Oh, come on.
And this is very
That's
interesting
convenient.
to me because it's not like it's a cloaked spaceship like you've seen about or heard of cloaked motherships, things like that. It's in the third dimension, it's a rock, but it's in the parallel space in the higher dimensions, fifth dimension and above. It's a ship. It's full of
Interesting.
Arcturians. It's full of blue
Arcturians?
Wow,
beings,
interesting.
and I got to see around the ship. I went there and
So we're just seeing
yeah,
like
saw that
the
it was
dorsal
both
fin. We're just seeing
both
like
the
the
space
tip
rock and
of
a
the
ship
ship peeking
in
into our
parallel.
dimension.
It doesn't seem to be that.
And it
interesting.
appears as a
It
rock,
seems to
and
be
Right.
it like represents itself as a rock in this dimension.
more
I
like
guess.
surveying the solar system, which is interesting because this was corroborated by another remote viewer, Elizabeth April, on YouTube. And one interesting piece of information
Is that
that I
what shooting
got was
stars
that
are?
if you somehow had a
Interstellar craft that we're just getting peeks at.
No,
Like
they're
other
meteors,
dimensional,
Jason.
other dimensional craft that represent themselves as.
Oh,
meteors.
sure. Given this context, yeah, it's possible.
Anytime you see a shooting star, that's just some other Arcturian traveling the dimensions, and we're just like,
G-
oh, wow, a
Given this
rock.
hypothesis here, yes.
Wow. I'll jump on board.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
dip my toes. I'll buy a ticket. Where's my seat?
Oh, it's coming, baby.
prism, like
I'm gonna
a
ask if you can
dimensional
see this
prism,
thing soon, though.
and you shined.
Right.
You know how the light would spread into a rainbow? Well, if you had a dimensional prism, you could see both the ship and the rock at the same time, and it would give you the two.
So remember that picture? That was its path. That wasn't like the front of a UFO.
I see.
That was its trajectory. But it was moving that fast. Like that's quick.
Compared to all the
so
stars.
you could see how they were both existing. in
Yeah.
parallel. Anyway, that's 3i Atlas. Let's see what.
Let me see if will
Oh, cool.
we be able to. Naked eye. It's like you're forced to use AI now. There's no point like in even trying to avoid it. They just throw it in Google. You're not going to be able to see the comet with the naked eye. Predicted to reach a maximum apparent magnitude of about 11 to 12.
So in other words, no one will be able to observe it. Therefore, it doesn't exist.
It may become a visible target for backyard telescopes
What?
in early 2026.
I got
It will not
that.
be visible to the unaided eye at any point. While it may become visible for backyard telescopes or
This.
binoculars.
Going right here. Little telescope.
Nice.
Yeah.
While not visible, 3i Atlas is expected to become an easy target for amateur astronomers using a decent backyard telescope or binoculars.
Whoa, hell yeah.
So,
I'm liking that. I'm gonna check it out.
I guess apparently, I wanted to see this one too. NASA is saying that
Throughout human history, comets have carried far more meaning.
I don't want to watch AI slop videos. I don't do that.
We don't like that
I'm
here.
conscious of that. Sorry, guys.
We
Missing
don't want to
out.
put you through that either.
What?
It's for the better. Ah, man.
Can't hear you. I don't know if it's me or you. I
Testing,
see your
testing.
green.
Can you hear me
Might be
now?
me. I don't know.
Hmm.
I see you talking. It says it's green, but it might be my headset.
Testing, testing.
You can hear me though. I don't think it was.
I can hear you. The real question is, can the audience hear me? Yeah, I can
Hello?
hear us. Hello.
Yeah, it's so weird. That's so weird.
What the heck? Want to leave the
Freaking
call
A.
and come back?
All my audio cut out. Gotta be my headset.
Oh no. It's gotta be the headset. It's gotta be the headset, guys. Oh! I heard you. Or I heard
I'm
me
back.
for a second. There he is.
We're back. I don't know what happened, dude. Just glitched.
That's how we do it in the neon.
How weird. Things just don't work, and then they
It
just
stopped.
work.
As soon
It's
as
so
we
dumb.
start talking about interstellar spacecrafts, our whole podcast gets shut down. You know what I mean?
Always trying to freaking
It's Bill Gates.
knock it down, Bill Gates. Thank you.
I've been saying
Bill
this since
Gates.
day one. It's Bill Gates. You can try to come at me and convince me otherwise. You can tell me, no, Bill Gates is a good man. I'll never believe it. I'll never believe it.
Speaking of Bill Gates, his a peel product was just caught for causing cancer. Aggressive.
We fucking called it on Neon Popsicle.
Yes.
We told you be careful. Watch for the appeal, guys.
Yes.
It's Bill Gates. And if only the entire world listened to Neon Popsicle at the time, perhaps not as many people would have cancer today.
Conspiracy theories circle a media claim that a food coating causes cancer. It's false.
Oh, sure it is. Who's the
False.
biggest donor to Google? Bill Gates.
Fuel cancer was a safety data sheet for a product called Appeal that warned of skin and eye irritants. However, this document was for a cleaning product with the same name, produced by a different UK-based company.
Whatever.
The safety data sheet has no relation to the food coating on produce. See, this is why I hate fucking... I mean, I guess you just do a little bit of research.
Whatever, Bill Gates. He's still like the #1 donor to the World Health Organization.
And that was back in 2023 they were talking about that. Old news is recirculating as new news.
Yeah. If you missed it back then, it's coming back around.
Yeah. How funny. Oh my gosh, that was done in 2023. Wow, I feel like duped. I feel duped.
Bill Gates is the #1 donor to the World Health Organization.
Why? It's very impressive. He's definitely gonna have a say.
Yeah, and I maybe I can drop it in the docket. There's a video of some dude, like,
Throw it in the docket.
in government talking about like what the World Health Organization is and what it's been doing and how it was founded and how it was taken over by some like cartel type business structure and now like they're literally in the business of population control.
Dude.
And they're the ones who like backed the vaccine, and they're the ones who are doing all this stuff. Fauci was like head of the World Health Organization. It's literally like a mob. It's a cartel of population control. I think that's like their #1. What it says in their mission statement is like, I think that's their main thing now. It's gone from like public health to population control, which is crazy.
That's fucking weird, dude.
And Bill Gates
That's-
is like, I'll donate all of my money to it. I want to choose who lives. Fuck
wanna
that
choose who
guy.
lives.
I'm gonna crisp your DNA.
Oh, that's right. He's
The
a
World
CRISPR
Health
guy.
Organization is just, yeah, he's
Oh my
main funding CRISPR.
God.
And
He's
the
the
World Health
CRISPR guy?
Organization. Yeah, he's the CRISPR guy. He's the guy. And World Health Organization is gonna be like, yeah, no, CRISPR is completely safe. Everyone should get crisped.
Of course. Get crisp.
Everyone
Just
should
get crisp. It's not that hard. It's not that
Crisp,
hard,
yeah.
nor is it scary. Everybody gets crisp.
DNA.
My daughter got crisped. She's 9. You know? So if she can do it, you can do it.
Crispening. Instead of a christening.
Yeah,
Go
the
to your
crispening.
first crispening.
Yes.
Yeah, my son's getting crisped tomorrow. His first crispening.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. A lot of the parents said I would regret it, but CRISPR's actually helped my family a lot. CRISPR. That sounds creepy as fuck. That sounds cold. CRISPR.
There's no life there. There's no life in CRISPR, yeah. Hey, I want to show this orb though. This orb.
Yes, that's what I
Blood
want to
soap.
see.
This person here.
I live for these videos. I live for orbs.
Look at this.
So, Chris, what are you still a Christian after these experiences?
Yeah, I never changed.
So,
In fact, I'm stronger than I ever was.
so
Look at this
then
thing in the
you
sky.
Believe that you are able
What is that?
to come in contact with
Right, I never seen
angels. Is that your
Look at that thing.
working hypothesis?
That's my thoughts. Yes. Yes. That's what I believe, but I'm not 100% sure.
And this is from his page.
But I can tell you, in 17 years of dealing with
Right.
this, it's not tried to harm me.
It's like at
Oh.
night, and there's like a cloud
has been
off.
blessings, and I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of people healed from this. Blessings come from it, and it's in the book.
It's like fireball.
Bledsoe
Like you
heals
said.
people. Did you know that?
Yes, you've mentioned that before.
People will go to him with like cancer and shit, and they'll leave, and they don't have it. Like, he says, he takes. I don't like to be too public about it, but I take a lot of like notes, mostly from like elderly women, elderly people. A lot of them come to me for help, and I'll help them. He says, "The CIA people, they've seen me do it." Like, one guy said, he saw me heal someone right in front of him, and he said, like, "Hey, I think this is exactly like this is your calling. This is what you should be doing." So now he does it. He says, like the last time he was on the podcast, on Ryan Bledsoe's podcast, he was like, "Yeah, like, I'll heal people. People come by all the time." Like, what?
Just makes him sound like a charlatan.
Right? It
Same
kind of
thing.
does. And that's like, until I see it. If I were to see that, then it's like, all
Stories
gloves are off.
about people in Washington that had blessings from this. People with cancers that disappeared.
That's exactly what you
why?
just
I
said.
don't know. I have no clue.
Do you
I
do you,
just
do you
know
believe that that these were messengers? Because that is the word for angel in the Bible means messenger.
Yes, I really believe. I believe that.
What is the
Mess-
main? Can you said you can summon them at any time? Is that correct?
Well, I don't like to use that word summon because that sounds dark. But simply what I do, I walk out and usually it's connected somehow or another to where I don't have to do much but go outside. When I walk out, they see me and here they come. If they
That
don't,
thing looks like fireball in the
I'll
sky.
say a little prayer, just like I did on the river, and they respond to that in that manner.
So what has been their main message to you?
I think the world's in trouble, Charlie. I think we're at a crossroads and we've got to wake up. And that's the main message I'm getting here, that it's time that we all come together and quit fighting over what we perceive that we know when we really don't know what we think we know.
We know nothing.
It's, I think we're at the
As
crossroads
man, we truly know nothing.
of a new world and a new knowledge. And I think they're going to help bring that about.
Chris Bledsoe, check out his website, UFO of God. That's ufoofgod.com. Chris, we'll have you on again. Thank you so much, and God
Everyone's
bless you.
been having him
Thank
on.
you, Charlie.
So Chris,
Crazy.
They all believe him.
Yeah, why
I
wouldn't
haven't
they?
I haven't heard anyone's testimonial be like, I don't know. Everyone's like, no, I believe it. I've seen this shit with him. Like, no one's saying they don't know about it.
Right.
Not
Right.
one person.
Not people who have ever been with him.
Because they deny it, and then they'll go and see it, and they're like, oh, what?
They're like, I can't even explain how I felt when I saw that in the sky.
Right.
Da-da-da-da.
He says, we'll bring him outside, we'll see hundreds of them in the sky. Like, what the fuck? Hundreds of them? And
Hundreds.
people will try to discount it as like, oh, it's just satellites you're seeing in the sky. It's just Starlink. Hundreds of Starlinks, hundreds of satellites. Crazy.
Well, by the way, before this episode ends, I do want to mention that there are World War III threats going on right now. I think I dropped one in the docket here.
I'm very skeptical about all that World War III. I don't think anyone wants to do it.
Yeah,
I don't think they're even close to wanting to do it. It is a psyop. It's to make us all afraid. They do mean to threaten it, but they're not going to do it.
Let me see here.
They know
Right
the
here.
effect that scaring their population has.
Drop it in the docket. If you guys want to see the docket and the stuff that we've seen throughout the episodes online, we've done a pretty good job in doing the viewed docket in our Discord. So, and Discord's not just a place to get radicalized by your friends, okay? I don't want Discord to get a bad rap because of the narrative going on. That's just a way for them to censor the internet, guys. All right? It's just an agenda for them to be able to get into your Discords. Now, you guys got to join the Discord.
Yeah, if you
All right, we got
disagree,
a
you're
viewed
allowed to
docket.
disagree.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You're allowed to disagree. We got the view docket. You can see all the posts and links to everything that we talk about during the episode, so you can just kind of see them yourself, or you just need something to watch. You can always just hit up the view docket. It's a great place to just have and consume some good content that's relevant to the podcast and our vibe. So check it out anytime. I'm gonna go ahead and play this World War III
Whoa.
threat here.
Headlines coming out today.
Headlines coming out today. I think this was September 25th. So let me go ahead and stream. I am streaming.
There it is.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big headlines coming out today. A lot of developments coming out. Take a look at this. Hegseth has ordered an urgent meeting of
He's the defense secretary.
Okay.
Hegseth is said to have summoned U.S. military brass from around the globe. The unusual directive, without the stated reason, came after the defense secretary fired several top officers and ordered a reduction in 4-star officers. Many are saying...
To me, that sounds like there's too many hands on the wheel here, too many strong-minded people. Get these people who are trying to be in charge out of here. I call the shots.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah.
that we could be preparing for war here. Hegseth orders hundreds of military commanders to Virginia for an unprecedented meeting. Now, this comes as well earlier today. I shared with you. Take a look at this. The U.S. scrambled jets after Russian warplanes entered international airspace in Alaska. We saw those warplane bombers entering. They said it was international waters along Alaska. That came out this morning. Apparently that took place yesterday. And take a look at this. NATO, EU have declared war on Russia through Ukraine. Lavrov claims coming out today. A lot of these headlines here you can see. Actually, I think all of them coming out today. NATO is at war with Russia, says the Kremlin, as drone incursions continue in Europe. Live updates. The Economic Times reports Russia threatens World War III if NATO attacks its combat jets. Lavrov says the U.S.-led military alliance and EU declared war on my country, and there are threats coming out to the United States as well. Nuclear threats. Actually, let's take a look at this headline lower down here. 8 minutes ago, Putin ally fires nuclear warning at Trump's United States. So threats coming out directly to the U.S. as well. Things are intensifying today. And as I shared with you, I believe this one was yesterday, if I remember correctly, Russia says there is no choice but war. After Trump U-turned on Ukraine,
he kept saying, Trump's kept saying he's not going to fight with Ukraine anymore. He's going to let them kind of defend themselves. I want this war to end. I want it to end. And then he's like, now he's going to defend it with NATO and all this stuff and da-da-da-da.
The direction of war. And as you can see from the headlines coming out, it is intensifying. Russia foreign minister says Moscow is in a real war with NATO, Europe. Take a look at this. Netanyahu's jet largely avoids European airspace in unusual route to New York. They're saying just stay away from where there's potential conflict about to erupt. And the EU chief slams Russian aggression that threatens every nation at this time. And that is, we are hearing that we could potentially be going to war here, including the United States. And that's what a lot of people are saying. Hey, why is it that all of these generals and admirals are meeting in an urgent meeting on September 30th? What is taking place undisclosed? They're not giving the information as to what is going on. Let me know your thoughts.
What do you think?
I think, I mean, there's a lot of, they're saying there's all this backing behind it, right? Like, this guy said this. We have this article that says they said this. So, it's pretty it's believable.
Right.
When will, I feel like I'll be pretty hard to convince until, not wishing for anything, but until something happens, like a bomb or something. But that's gonna be a false flag, right? Because they're not gonna want to bomb us. That's gonna be us bombing ourselves so that we can get into the war or something, right?
Yeah, things like this, the whole Charlie Kirk thing. Gosh, Charlie Kirk fatigue, but that's
Fatigue.
an instance to bring in Palantir. You know, make security more of
Right.
a thing, where everybody needs to be face recognized before they enter events now.
Yeah. That'll be it. That'll be like, we have to enforce this, or else World War III will happen.
And then there's another shooting that just happened at the Dallas ICE office.
Whoa.
Again, with words on the bullets.
Retards.
These guys are like
Who do they think they are? Fucking Jason Bourne?
fucking weird.
Fucking Master Chief?
And
What
then
the fuck?
freaking Tylenol causing autism.
Yeah.
hear that? And then Tylenol's like, that's not fucking true.
Hey,
Tylenol's
whoa,
like standing.
whoa.
I was like, dude, we did a study. It's not true. Only good can good happen.
They say as their freaking autistic kids are at home. All the staff at Tylenol
I mean, like,
have autistic
it's funny
kids.
because RFK is being like, you can't have Tylenol when you're pregnant. Your kids will come out 300 times more likely with autism.
Wow.
And then there's women out there like, fuck RFK. I'm going to take Tylenol when I'm pregnant. I'm going to take extra Tylenol when I'm pregnant. Like,
My tummy
Hold on.
hurts. I can
Don't-
feel the
don't-
baby. Time for
They just have
Tylenol.
a whole like a wave of autistic children just because. And nothing's wrong with autistic children. This isn't negative bashing autistic populations. This is literally just what's going on. There was an autism announcement from Donald Trump saying Tylenol causes autism.
Literally.
Literally.
This is one of Trump's classic famous
They're eating the pets.
call outs. Yes.
They're eating the
eating
dogs.
pets. Tylenol causes autism. Fucking
He's good, man. He's
China.
good. Oh my god, bro.
Coffee.
It's insane. The whole thing is insane.
Do you remember Kafifi?
I've only seen the memes. I don't even know where that comes from.
What was that?
I don't even know.
What did
Do
that
you know?
mean? It had
You
to
know
have
what
meant
it is?
something. It couldn't have been an accident.
It was with the Q fucking groups were saying Kafifi in them apparently, and then he said it. And then there's other things too. Q.
I didn't hear
is
that
making
Q was
words
saying
like-
it. I didn't hear that part. That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure Q and Kafifi.
The way I
Kafifi.
heard it spun on like, even on the news, they're all saying, "How dumb! Donald Trump accidentally posted a typo tweet." Kafifi. It fucking meant something, dude. It wasn't an accident. It was like executed.
Oh, I think that's what it was. I think the Q movement picked that up and put it into their stuff.
Ah, yeah.
The president posted a tweet that read, "Despite the constant negative press, Kafifi." The unfinished sentence and the unusual word Kafifi was widely presumed to be a misspelling of coverage when went viral. The tweet was later deleted. But not before Trump joked about it, tweeting, "Who can figure out the true meaning of Kafifi?"
Joked, bro. What is it?
And then, several months after the Kafifi tweet in 2017, an anonymous user called Q began posting cryptic messages on the 4chan message board.
You know who
Q
a lot of
claimed
people
to
say
be a
Q
high-level
is?
government insider.
Did we talk about that?
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think right now.
Baron Trump.
Oh shit, he is a tech guy too.
Is Q, and he's the one who like tells Trump to do all these like online influencer
Podcasts
things.
and shit. Yes.
He's Q, and he's a high-level government insider.
There was words like tippy top apparently that Q would use.
Oh my god.
Q, tippy top, and Donald Trump. Watch, dude. It's like, oh, AI mode. Q, tippy top, and Donald Trump. Conspiracy theory specifically referencing its core claim that former President Donald Trump is battling a secret deep state cabal of elite criminals. The phrase Q, tippy top likely refers to the anonymous persona Q. I know that, idiot. There's messages about him, and then Trump will say things like tippy top, and then people are like, "Oh, see, he's Q."
Yeah, that tippy top.
That was back then. Crazy stuff, though. Anyway, buckle up, bless your family, love life, and have some goddamn empathy for humanity every once in a while, and I think we'll be okay. Let's unite under the neon light as much as possible, and remember that we are the beacons in this dark world.
Amen. Absolutely. Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I think, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and just stay true to yourself, man. You know what? Stay true to yourself, man. All right.
Stay true to yourself, man.
No matter what you like, what kind of things you're into, unless you're a furry. Don't
Unless
let
you're
people-
a furry or a Therian.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
talk.
Furries, bro. Nah, I'm not even gonna get into furries. I'm gonna shut down the stream before I get worked up here.
Amen.
Good night, guys.